Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Susanna N and welcome back to today's video. So I hope you all are doing well. I hope the weekend is taking you very okay, and if you woke up very early, say God thank you. For those ones who that people are sick, that people are not feeling well, you still have to thank God because He's the one who does everything. Meanwhile, back to the video. In today's video, guys, I'm actually going to be sharing with you what they don't tell you about marriage. Okay, as a young mother, as a young woman, so I actually want to share with you what I have seen so far in marriage. What is like, what you want to know, like what you really need to know about it before even you get to marriage. Okay, but before we jump into some points, please make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Just subscribe. If you come across this channel anywhere, anyhow, just smash the subscribe button. Share the video, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And for my returning subscribers, keep on coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. So these days we are in the com world whereby everyone does things on his or her own, and this is the 21st century, and where things are done differently, not like a long time ago where things are done organizedly, like with the with a lot of respect, with a cultural way. Okay, but these days, no, I don't think whether it's done that way, but still somehow it's done that way. But yes, let me tell you, these days there's that saying which says that when you find a woman, you thought you've got a beautiful thing ever. Okay, I don't know whether some of you know that, but it's like that. When you find a woman, you find a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. It's just, women are just like a flower, a beautiful flower. Okay, whereby if you handle it carefully, it can look beautiful every day. Just wow. But if you don't handle it in a good way, it won't look beautiful. It will just dry, the sun will burn it and just dry and just die that way. So that's what we are talking about in marriage. Let me tell you, don't look at people outside there just being single mothers, single fathers, and you think it's a easy thing to be a single mother. Oh, you start asking yourself, why do people run away from marriage? Why do men run away from marriage? Why do women run away from marriage? Girl, it's not easy. It's a hard thing. It's a journey to move. It's a big stone to move, to push. So don't get scared when you see those mothers outside there struggling with their own kids, fathers outside there struggling with their own kids. Don't get surprised. Just keep quiet and swallow that inside your heart, because you don't know what next in your step. You don't know what will happen if you get married. You don't know. Okay, so do not open your mouth and throw out words anyhow, because tomorrow you don't know what comes on your way. Okay, so let's get into this. Let me tell you, marriage is a sacrifice. Marriage is a sacrifice, something that you can sacrifice your mind, your heart, your soul, your body, your everything to it, to just make sure you focus on it, you make it happen, you make it work like the way you want. Though it goes this way, back, no, you have to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice all yourself, and just make things work. Okay, that's what marriage is. Sacrifice yourself. Both of you have to sacrifice yourself. A man, a woman, you have to sacrifice yourself. Put your hands together and make this work. Though There are so many difficulties in it, but still you don't have to give up. One, misunderstanding in marriage. That always that's always the biggest thing in a marriage. That is what happens. Anything in the house, like anything wrong in the house, so the other person has done something wrong, or the other person has said something wrong to the other, or there's so many things that can make you in the house just start quarreling, start fighting, etc. And you end up breaking up, you end up throwing someone out of the house, you end up doing crazy things that were not supposed to be done. Okay, another thing is lack of money, finance. Okay, you know what I mean, finance. you know Many people these days get married because of money. When you see I have money, you say, oh, I like Susan because she has money, I love her, I will stay with her, not forgetting that the money I have won't actually stay for long. It won't stay for long, because in this world they say no situation is permanent. If I have the money now, and then maybe in future the job that was giving me the money will just end like that, and I will no longer have money, that too much money, the way I used to have, it won't be there. And then what will happen? The other partner will think, oh, no, 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 I can no longer continue staying with you because you're broke, you don't have money. Let me just go. You will start finding someone else for yourself outside there. When you go, you start seeing someone, you don't no longer give respect to your partner in the house like the way you used to be before. Yeah, things just so finance in marriage, it is always so difficult to understand one person because of the money. Because if I don't have the money, as a housewife, every day you're being undermined in the house. When you ask for money, someone can tell you, I don't have the money, but he has the money. I don't have the money. And that is the thing that pushes women, you know to go outside there and start looking for other men, to start cheating. All right, it's always men who push women to go and cheat outside there, because they don't treat them the way they want. They don't treat them like queens, like the way you met before you got married. You used to promise each other those sweet promises, and now you've actually moved in together, you have kids, the love has faded. You don't those promises, the one you give each other before, are faded. You see, another thing is cheating. Who are those most cheating people in the house? Is men. Let me tell you why. At the first time when you meet each other, you will be so much in love with each other, so hot and etc. But then when you give birth, just let me tell you, try it out. When you give birth, to just one kid, compare that love your husband is giving you, like the way he was giving you before you got pregnant. Okay, before you got pregnant, compare that love. Is it 50-50? Is it 150? Which one is 100? Is it the one of the first, or now the recent one? Okay, so let me tell you, to me, try and give birth to just one kid. Your love is reduced from 100 to 30. I'm telling you the reality. From 100 to 30. And you will not believe. You will no longer be treated like the way it was before. You have been treated before. You'll be treated just like a minor thing. Okay? Like the way you used to go out, you no longer go out with him. Like the way you used to walk with him, evening walks, you'll no longer walk with him. Why? Because your beauty has reduced. Has reduced by far. You'll no longer look waka waka like the way you used to be. So that when you move with him, you were so proud, etc. But now your body is loose. so you will no longer be waka waka to walk with him. I'm telling you the reality because this is what is happening. So do not rush to go and marry. Yeah, don't rush to go and marry because things are hot outside there. Very, very hot, I'm telling you. Why? But another thing, for those ones who are lucky, I'm not discouraging you, I'm not doing what, but if you're lucky, you find that understanding man, understanding woman, a caring person, that is who is so caring, who does not treat you no matter what, no matter you go broke, no matter you become sick, they're thick and thin. That person can bear you until the day you die. For those who are lucky to find people like that one, then you should thank God. If you find a woman that can understand you to that extent, appreciate God. If you find a man that can understand you to that extent, appreciate God. Okay? Because if you find a mad person, mad woman, a crazy one, my friend, and you know, finding that crazy woman, those are the people even who stay for long in marriage. Because you break up today, tomorrow you're back again. The next day you break up again, you're back again. You get back again, okay? And those are the people who normally stay in a marriage. As for us who are short-tempered, you're just like a small thing, like a slide like this, like a slap like this, you're just gone out of the house. But hey, these days in marriage, we don't allow slaps or any beatings, violence in the house. Don't agree to that. My advice is, if you find a man that gives you violence in the house, or a woman who gives you violence in the house, step out of that marriage and just go away, because it's not advisable. Because one time that person will end up killing you, and one next you die and just disappear like that in this world. So that is my hi baby. Hi. Hi boy. Hi. You awake? You awake already? You awake? You awake, Baba? Yeah, so another thing is contribution of stuffs in the house, household things, like buying things for the house. You know, you don't actually have to look on one side only, or to just leave one side to weigh 100 kgs and yet your side is weighing 50 kgs. Yeah, okay, you don't have to do that. Let that happen the time when you don't have. One side can weigh 100 kgs and the other side is weighing 50 kgs. That is when you don't have. But when you have, you both have to balance. If it is 50-50, it's a 50-50 kgs. 100 kgs, 100 kgs. Go like that. That's the kind of marriage that can actually work. Okay? Mostly to understand each other in the house. It is most important. Understand each other. Correct in case of any mistake. Tell the other person, you did this and this, it's not good. Okay, put the person down and talk to the person. Say, this and this which you did, it's actually not good. Next time don't try it again because it's so hurting. Okay, when the other person has a big mistake or anything wrong, or if you have any plan in the house, put yourselves down and talk to yourselves and say, this and this, what do you think if we do this? Do you think this is good? Do you think, how is it going to sound? How is it going to look if we do this? Okay, don't just do things on your own and then at the end you start regretting, why did I do this, why did I do this without informing so and so when something wrong happens to you. Okay, so it's good to sit together and discuss if what your plans are, what you're planning is good, what you're planning to do is good, it can help, so things like that. So in marriage there are so many things that happen. Mostly that thing of there are some men who drink alcohol, and there are some men who don't drink alcohol. There are some men who give little money for food from morning to evening. There are some men who give a lot of money, of which it depends on the work the man is doing. Okay, of which you as a woman, you have to actually understand your husband. Because you cannot say today he's giving me a little money, let me go for another man who gives me a lot of money. You can go there and still you can get tired and think about coming back to your man who gives you little money. All needs is you to understand your man. Okay, because there is no situation that is permanent. Today or tomorrow you can get a big job and then he will start giving you a lot of money. Okay, also for that one who drinks alcohol, there are some who beat their wives, there are some who don't beat, they just come and sleep. You open for them the door and they just come in and sleep. As long as he has given you the money, why would you have to go out there and look for another man? Instead of you just go down on your knees and pray to God to, and pray to God. So like I said, all about marriage is just leave unto God. Everything about marriage you just leave unto God, because he's the one who does everything. Okay, so some people they broke up and just go away like that, and then after again you start thinking of coming back, of which is actually not good. And instead of you settling something for once and for all, and then move on with the life. So it's all God who does things. So that's actually what I wanted to share with you in my today's video. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the videos, like, comment, say bye, boy.